Good morning. I hope you're having a good start to your day. Thank you for clicking onto this video and watching it through, especially if you can like, comment, and subscribe. However, today we're going to talk about mixed signals and do they actually exist? Now, I would like to start off with saying mixed signals do not exist. They are simply just your emotions getting in the way, clouding your understanding of discernment and actually seeing the writing on the wall, the proof, the evidence, the proof in the pudding, they say, of that person is not reciprocating, showing up, or truly interested in you. Because somebody that is truly interested, likes you, loves you, cares for you, appreciates you, is going to show up the best they can, even if there's moments of struggle, challenges. There's nothing wrong with obstacles and challenges. Those are things that we're going to have in life, okay? But it's about the communication, reciprocation, because you never want to invest into something and have no return on it. Otherwise, you're going to empty your wallet and now no more money, no more investing, no more investments, right? So that applies to, rather that's love, relationships, platonically, business, careers, business partners, this, that, and the third. That has to be an equal reciprocation of investment return, and not from a place of ego, feeling like you owe something, like the world owes you, right? Because anything of ego that is not filtered and checked is just pride, bitterness, emotions that are coming from a dysfunctional, regulated nervous system and lack of healing. Because here's the thing, you are going to have lows and highs and in betweens and extreme highs and extreme lows. It's about how you manage, navigate, and react and respond to life according to that, of whatever your circumstances are. And I'm tying this more back to mixed signals because if someone is truly interested in you, they're going to show up. They're going to put in the hard work. They're going to choose every single day to become a better version of themselves, but also keep you in check, and as well as equal give and take of that nature, right? But when people think there's mixed signals, I hate to break it to you, but it's just simply your emotions are clouding the actual understanding of what's going on, that your feelings are like, oh, maybe you give them a benefit of the doubt repeatedly, nonstop. And is there an investment return? Is there a relationship? Is it healthy? Is it actually stable? Is it has a home foundation that's not chaotic? You know what I'm saying? And some people, they think it's mixed signals and they try to give it every excuse in the book when it's maybe just simply them attention seeking, validation, lack of, self-respect. And there's no hate, there's no judgment. We've all been there, done that, right? But it's just awareness. People are afraid of being aware because that's where you see the truth. That's where you face the fears, face the music. That's where you see, oh shit, this is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to understand that the other factor that is where someone trying to fulfill a void, rather it's a heartbreak, a previous relationship, a failed relationship, or a situationship, that they cannot be alone and they rather be in a toxic, abusive relationship instead of just be by themselves. And I've never been into that extreme position in my life. I've had relationships that were toxic, abusive, or unhealthy to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Rather that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lesson in that. Okay? And I want to make that a different video. I want to bring more vulnerability, personal experiences, and reaction videos, obviously, to keep maintaining that, as well as other things I want to talk about in the world to bring awareness to. Yeah. More the line is there's no such thing as mixed signals, and I highly do not believe in right person, wrong time bullshit. I think that is a mechanism of coping, and instead of healing and facing the facts of what you have to pay attention to, your subconscious and your consciousness, and the leaky subconscious and what's hidden and what you're suppressing, whether that's emotions, feelings, and your experiences overall that come from a deeper root. That deeper root is embedded and embedded, for everyone, their childhood, their trauma, the childhood trauma, how they were treated, what kind of household were you in. That does very much play a major role into your adulting life and your adulthood, about how you react and respond and deal and select people, right? That has a major role and effect onto it. Most people lack common sense, to say the least, and lack of accountability and responsibility. That's what I feel is very much issue in today's world and culture and society. The lack of accountability on both sides of the field and across all natures, right? But the people who understand and truly do the work, that's where you have to ask yourself the question of what's on the other side, you know, regardless of what situation you're going through, regardless of where you are currently, what's on the other side of your emotional, mental, physical, spiritual playing field, your reality, your internal, okay? Everything comes from internal. That is a reflection projected, right? Like a movie projector. What's going on in here is creating the experience, okay? And on that note, I want to close off by simply saying deal with people that truly like you, that love you, that care for you, that respect you, and that choose you. Everyone wants to be chosen and selected by somebody, and there's nothing wrong with that because us as humans, we crave and desire human connection. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to choose yourself and show up for yourself. That way you can show up for another person. And that's the real deal. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you appreciate this video. I know it was a little short, but you know, I'm recording this at 8:16 in the morning. I've been up since 4:40. I'm having not really issues. I just can't go back to sleep. Yeah. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, though. I'll see you in the next video for today that I'm actually going to record right now. Because why not? Have a good one. Stay blessed. Peace.